Hello everybody, it is Briximus Prime, back at it again for another one of the top 10 figures of the year, whatnot. It's one of these ranking videos again, where we're ranking our top 10 figures of the year and whatnot. Today I'm going to be taking a look at my Transformers Generations figures, my top 10. And when I say Generations, that counts like Legacy United, crossover figures, and, all that such. Pretty much anything that's not Studio Series. So, again, Studio Series is going to be its own separate list of figures because there were so many Generations and Studio Series figures that came out this year that I can't decide between both, so they're two separate lists. So, anyway, let's just get right on into the list by starting with the honorable mentions. All of the figures you're seeing on screen here are all figures that I thought were great this year. There were so many great figures this year for the 40th anniversary, and I feel like next year is going to be even harder with Age of the Primes, but again, flashing on screen right now is every Transformer that I thought was worth highlighting throughout the year who just barely didn't make it onto the top 10. A lot of these figures are not in any particular order. I'm just showing off other ones that I just really liked. And again, I haven't done reviews on all of these figures, and some of them I have done reviews on, and so I'll mention those throughout the video as well. But overall, I loved every single one of these figures. It's just, for the sake of making these videos, I had to choose just 10 that were the biggest highlights of the year. Also, again, don't be mad if I don't feature a figure that you thought was great, or there's one that I put in my certain spot on the list, but you guys put on different ones of yours. These are just my personal preferences for my top 10. So anyway, let's just get right on into it by starting with number 10. Now, number 10 is a figure that would have been higher up on the list, but the problem is some QC problems allowed him to go even lower on the list. This is the Leader Class Legacy United Sandstorm. I love Sandstorm. I love this triple changer. I think he's worth that Leader Class value, and I love all of his alternate modes, his accessories, and features, but he had QC problems, which made him go lower on the list. Now, getting into number 9, we have the Transformers Legacy United Voyager Class Vector Prime. Now, again, this guy would have been higher on the list, but he ended up lower because of QC problems. But that being said, I personally also really love G-Axis, and I think this was a great retool, but there were also some missed opportunities with this guy. I think the biggest missed opportunity is they could have retooled his shins. Instead of having those unpainted wire detail, they could have had gear detail or something. But anyway, overall, this guy goes in a solid 9. And also, he's a great precursor to the Age of the Primes toy line coming out next year. Getting into number 8, we have the Transformers Takara, whatever exclusive, the Lunar Cruiser Optimus Prime. I'm not entirely sure why I bought this figure, but I'm kind of glad I did because I like it for some weird reason, and, like it enough that he ended up at number 7 on the list, and so, yeah, I honestly have nothing else to really say about this. It's just a really weird, oddball one. Now, going in at number 7, we have the Transformers Hasbro Pulse exclusive Dino King multi-pack. This multi-pack actually would have been higher on the list, but after I got a couple last-minute things in the late tail end of the year, and so it ended up bumping this guy down a couple spaces. But overall, I love this set, and I really love Dino King and Transformers Victory, and I'm glad that I was able to at least get my hands on this multi-pack, and I highly suggest you guys get these guys over the Dinobot Core Class figures if you prefer, but I love this set. Now getting into number 6. This one barely made it at the very last second. It's the reissue of the Soundwave, Leader Soundwave, where it comes with the Buzzsaw and the Ravage and the Rumble. And anyway, I love the Buzzsaw and I love the cassettes that come with this guy, but also I missed out on that original Netflix release of this guy, and I never got the dramatic capture one from Takara, and so this is my chance of getting the Soundwave. And I just really love this Soundwave, and so I just had to put him on the list. Like, Soundwave is a great Transformer, and this figure really shows why. And now getting into number 5, we have the Transformers Legacy Voyager Class Thundertron. Now, this is just the standard release of Thundertron, and in my personal opinion, the Walmart exclusive one that's in the Star Seekers multi-pack is a better version of the mold. They added extra details that I like better. But that being said, though, I still really love this original release, and it's why I'm very split on getting both of them. But overall, I love this Thundertron. He was the first Legacy review that I ever got out, and he was the first Legacy figure I ever bought for the line. And just overall, what a way to start. I love this Voyager class. I've always been a fan of pirates and Transformers, and this is a great fusion of the two. I think I did a really good job on the review for this guy, by the way. Now getting into number 4, we have the Transformers Legacy United Leader Class Beast Wars Tigerhawk. I have been looking forward to Tigerhawk for so long. I've been wanting a new Tigerhawk toy. I was a little nervous that they were making him a little too small with Leader Class because I thought maybe the budget was going to hinder him in any way. I was absolutely wrong. I think a Leader Class was great for this. I think the figure is amazing. He does great with all his little bells and whistles and extra details, the transformation, and just overall, highly suggest this guy if any of you ever get the chance to get him. And I think I did a good job on this guy's review as well, and just, again, get him if you can. Now, coming in at number 3, we have the Transformers Legacy United Commander Class Magmatron. I had a lot of fun messing around with this figure, especially when taking photos for his review and doing the photo shoot, and I loved just transforming this guy. It's a great set. You get 3 great dinosaur figures all in one, as with one nice big robot, and just all around, it's a really good set. I also love those little the little spark crystals that they put in there to kind of reference the old Beast Wars toys, and just, he may be a little clunky here and there and have a lot of kibble, but I feel like that's just an homage to the original toy, and just overall really loved this release. Now, I am counting multi-packs together as one figure, but there is one figure in particular in this pack that I am very biased toward over the other one, but this is the Fractured Friendship 2-pack coming in at number 2. I love the Optimus Prime. The Optimus Prime / Orion packs is really awesome. It took everything that was great about that original Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Optimus, and it amped it up to a 10 and fixed the problems and made it a near perfect figure. The only thing he was really missing is maybe opening hands, or I don't know, just anything extra, but every complaint I had about the original Gamer Edition got fixed with this guy. And again, the Gladiator Megatron is also nothing to scoff at. I like the paint job, the molding, and the sculpted weapons, but the second place spot is more so for the Orion than it is the Megatron. And then coming in at number 1, this should be a no-brainer to some people, but this is the Legacy United Titan Class Tidal Wave. I have been looking forward to Tidal Wave ever since I even heard of the concept of Titan Class. I kept thinking to myself that I would love to see Tidal Wave as a Titan Class, and as soon as they released that Titan Class Cybertron Megaplex, or Metroplex, and again, that is originally a Unicron Trilogy Supreme class figure that they upgraded into a Titan size, and so I thought maybe they could do the same thing for Tidal Wave, and then lo and behold, we got Tidal Wave this year, and Tidal Wave is probably one of my favorite Titans ever, period. I still think Scorponok is a better Titan and worth the money, that just teeny little bit, but that being said, this guy definitely was my favorite figure of the year, and I've just been waiting way too long for them to make a new Tidal Wave, and they did not disappoint. The only thing that I was really debating about with putting this guy number 1 is that I wish he came with a Minicon or maybe some blast effects. Like, I feel like they kind of skimped out on his accessories a little bit, but overall, I absolutely loved this release, and that is basically it for this list. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give me a like on the video. Let me know your top 10 figures down below. Did you agree with some of my picks? Did you disagree with some of my picks? Like, let me know what you guys think. And again, there were so many figures to choose from. This was a hard list to put together, but anyway, that's basically it for this video. If you guys liked it, give me a like on the video. Comment below what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel for more Transformers and action figure videos, and I'll catch you guys next time.